Hey guys, so I'm back again. I am so sorry. It's been a very long time since I made a video and I've been neglecting this channel, and I promise I will really get into doing more videos now. So I decided this video should be about making friends. This is something I get questions on a lot of questions from people just asking, how exactly do you make friends in Korea? And let's just get into it. So making friends in Korea is not as difficult as you might think, because I feel like America, I'm always talking from the American perspective because I am American, so always keep that in mind. Anyways, in America it might not be as easy, especially if you're older. So by older, I mean someone who is past university age, or someone who is in university. Well, maybe not so much university, but I'm talking about somebody usually who's graduated. And so it would be maybe anywhere from the early 20s beyond. And that's usually the people that you see coming to Korea to teach are people who've already gotten their university degrees and who are now going on into the next part of their life. So making friends is going to be dependent on you. I'm not going to say it's going to be easy or hard. Everything is case by case. Of course, I will speak on my perspective. When I got to Korea, I lived in Bupyeong, as some of you know, and it wasn't too difficult for me making friends. I will admit that. I came with another group of teachers, and so we all kind of got placed in different positions in Incheon. I luckily was placed with one girl who became my friend, a really good friend of mine. We still talk even now, even though she doesn't live in Korea anymore. And I got placed in the same area as her. So we actually literally lived kind of across the street from each other. We were the exact same age. We were born in the exact same month. It was just perfect. And so it worked out that way. So she was basically my first friend in Korea. So she was a foreigner. So I had the other teachers who I kind of leaned on, especially when I first got there. Not as much as her, but in just getting information, kind of navigating around Korea. And so yeah, they were my first real friends in Korea. Now because we were placed in different areas, we didn't communicate as much as maybe I would have hoped. But we didn't communicate too much. It was just me and that other girl. We hung out all the time. And so yeah, making friends is dependent on your situation, on who you are, on how you interact with people, and also on your environment. It's not always you. It can be just the people who are around you. So making Korean friends though, again, it's a mixed bag. Koreans are not a monolith. There are very extroverted Koreans and there are very introverted Koreans. As a society, I would say Koreans are more introverted than Americans. You won't necessarily see too many people just come up to you out of the blue and be like, hey, how are you doing? Nice to see you, blah, 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 chit chat and talk with you. Say in the US again. I'm from Texas. Texas is a friendly ass state. Okay, Texas, yes, that's why we're called the friendship state. It's for a reason. You can meet the most random person anywhere and become friends. That's what I loved so much about living in Texas. They're just a bunch of friendly people, friendly folks. In Korea, that's not necessarily going to be the case. You have to keep that in mind. In Korea, depending on where you're placed, I was luckily placed in Bupyeong, Incheon, and people there tended to be very friendly, very curious about me, because I was a foreigner, first and foremost. I was a black foreigner, which is even more rare, but also because they didn't have as many foreigners in their area as Seoul does. So I guess it was less of a chance that they had to interact with foreigners and get to know them. So that is why, okay, I have my neighbors making noise. These walls are so freaking thin. I'm going to continue speaking because, you know, whatever. Because they always, you know, I'm not even going to be petty. I'm not going to be petty today. I promise myself I ain't going to be petty. Anyways, back to my story. So yes, making foreigners, Korean friends. A great way to make Korean friends is to go to language exchange. So see if you can find a language exchange around your area and join. I know even if you're an introvert or maybe somebody who's not necessarily into that, go ahead and push yourself. You have to get out there. You are in a completely different country. You don't necessarily know anyone in most cases. And so you have to find ways kind of to like survive out here. So that's what I did. I found a language exchange, and that's how I made most of my lasting friends here in Korea. And I still, till this day, it's been around 2.5 years since I've been here in Korea, since I first got to Korea, and that has been the biggest blessing, I guess, to me. I have many Incheon friends, and they are my closest friends, Korean friends here, my closest friends here in Korea. So yeah, that's a great way to do it. Also, you will find that even though you didn't do things back where you lived, you will be doing it now. So maybe like apps that you meet people, dating apps, or just online things like maybe Facebook or Tumblr, for example. Go on there, make friends, meet new people. I've made so many friends through Tumblr, and they have become also some of my best friends since I've been to Korea. So please go out there, utilize what you have online. You will find them to be great resources. So yes, go to language exchange, go find an app somewhere on your phone, maybe meet up at, I don't know exactly. I still need to sort that one out. I'm not good with the app stuff, but I've dabbled from here and there, and I keep going back and forth. So apps on your phone, and also utilize online programs or systems like Tumblr and Facebook and stuff like that, and meet people. Join Facebook groups. You need to join Facebook groups for sure. That has been a great resource in just navigating in Korea. You can go to groups such as, well, I'm not going to put there, but just find a group online, find maybe like an Incheon teacher, Seoul teachers, whatever. Go ahead and ask your question, and there's usually tons of people there ready and willing to help you out. So that is going to be something you should do when you come to Korea. What else can I say? I have to think about this. So let me just go over it again to see if first of all, this is off the top of the dome, okay? So don't think this is going to be like the last video I make of, excuse me, making friends in Korea. This is definitely not. So probably you'll see another one a few months down. This will definitely be updated. But just off the top of my head, go to language exchange. Utilize online social networks such as Facebook and Tumblr. Also download apps, meet people that way. This is what I forgot to say. This is what I do every time I go to a new place. It doesn't matter if I'm like in a new country. When I go to a new place where I'm living, I walk around my area. I get to know and be familiar with my surroundings. And this can be a great way of meeting new people. Just walking around, people will see you, and sometimes you will just be approached and they'll just make conversation with you, and you can make friendships that way. Also, stores, you go to different stores, get to talk to people, chit chat, just a little chit chat, and then you find commonalities, and then you become instant friends. So go ahead and make sure that's something I do, which I noticed a lot of people do not necessarily do, but it has worked so many wonders for me. When you go to a new area that you live in, walk around the area. Be safe though, especially if you're a girl. You can never be 100% safe anywhere in this world, no matter who you are. But just take extra precautions to be safe. But usually go around very populated areas around your surroundings, and just walk around, see where everything is, kind of just get used to it, a feel for everything, and meet people as you walk around. I know I'm forgetting so many things, or maybe not so many things, but I'm forgetting some things. I will get back to you on that. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. It's very quick. And yeah, I'll get back to you later. Talk to you later. Bye.